Hello and welcome to the course on persuasion psychology. I'm so excited that this course is finally available. This is something I've been working on forever and ever, and I'm really excited that it's in front of you now. So I'm a social psychologist. My particular expertise is in the domain of persuasion science, so I know a ton of stuff in the psychological literature about what's persuasive, what's not persuasive, when something is persuasive, and so on. And a lot of that stuff is purely theoretical, and it really is not going to tell us a lot of practical stuff about being persuasive. And so what I want this course to be is that practical stuff, but practical stuff that's rooted in good science. So everything that you're going to learn in this course has been proven through scientific experimentation. By giving people persuasive messages that vary in certain ways, we can see what elements of those messages are actually persuasive to people and what elements are not. And so all the things we'll talk about are from scientific experiments, and occasionally I'll share the details of those experiments with you, but I don't want this to be a university course in psychology. I want this really to be something that's going to help you be a persuasive person, create persuasive messages that are effective at accomplishing the goals that you have set for yourself. Now, you can persuade someone of just about anything, and what I'm going to teach you doesn't depend on what your message is. It's just going to tell you how to make that message stronger. Okay, so you might be someone who's running for political office, and your job is to persuade people that you're the best candidate. Well, you can use the techniques in this course to do that. You might have a product and you're someone in a company who's marketing a product. You need to convince people that your product is good, that your brand is good. Also can use the stuff in this course to make those persuasive messages. You might just want your friend to go to the Italian restaurant instead of the Mexican restaurant for your birthday dinner. Fine, that's persuasion also. We'll get into some of the details of what persuasion is and isn't later on, but it doesn't matter what you're trying to persuade people of. The core process of persuasion is going to be the same. At the end of the day, you're just trying to change someone's mind, make someone think a thing is good when they might have thought it was bad to begin with, or make someone think something is bad. So maybe you're trying to convince people to go vegetarian. You want to convince people that the meat industry is bad. That's persuasion at the same time. It's the same kind of principle as someone who wants to convince you that the meat industry is good. It doesn't matter, again, what the conclusion is. You're going to use the same psychological techniques to reach that conclusion. So that, I think, about covers the introduction. You're going to learn how to persuade, and more importantly, you're going to learn when you should use some techniques. It's not the case that there are catch-all techniques that are always going to be persuasive. My goal is to show you not only which techniques are effective, but also when they're most effective. And so you can be really smart about how you create your persuasive message so that it's going to be the most likely to be effective for any particular audience you might be addressing. So that's it for me. I'll see you, obviously, as this course progresses.